happening up in Boston, because we've got Dzhokhar Tsarnaev in the sentencing hearing, life or death for him, and we know that his was a sibling situation. We've seen some cousins and siblings. There is the kind of train of thought, Rachel, that when people stick together, it's easier for them to kind of keep the Western world outside.
If there were groups of young Catholic men going to Rome and joining a crusade, I guarantee you that the media and our government and this administration would be having a very different conversation, not about this peer-to-peer thing, but really root cause. What is it? It is reform in Islam, and it's also that Christianity needs to offer a more robust, manly, not feminized version of Christianity. And I think that's another topic, but it's a very interesting topic that I hope our Pope will address when he comes to that joint session of Congress.
Yeah, I'm sure the Pope is going to call for a less feminized Christianity. That was Fox News guest Rachel Campos-Duffy talking there. And that was creepy, the points that she made. Because look at what she's arguing for. She's arguing for a not-so-Jesus-y Christianity. A Christianity that's aggressive. Maybe a little more militant, so you can take on the radicals in Islam. You know, you might want to be Christian and grab an AK-47 or two. A Christianity that's aggressive, like, I don't know, maybe the Feminized movement, which, of course, is a Christian terrorist group, where a member recently went on a shooting spree in Texas. That kind of aggressive? Is that what you're talking about? Or how about aggressive Christianity, militant Christianity? What other group can I think of? Oh, I know, the KKK. They pointed to Bible verses when they spoke about how they believed in slavery, they believed in segregation. They had biblical backing for those ideas, and they said overtly, we are a Christian organization. Is that the kind of aggressive Christianity that you want? Or maybe Anders Breivik version of Christianity. Remember this asshole who killed over 60 children, gunned them down because they were at some sort of a labor, like a socialist or a liberal camp? He also spoke about how the increasing Muslimization of society, the Islamization, I need to stand up for Christian values, so you slaughtered children. Well, there's a fairly aggressive version of Christianity. Is that what you're talking about? So why would you, at the same time that you're calling for, hey, let's reform Islam and make them less violent, you then turn around and say, but let's, at the same time, make Christianity more violent. Let's be, quote, less feminized and more robust for Christianity. So you just want to flip the script. You don't actually want every religion across the board to be more peaceful, right? What you're saying is make them more peaceful, and Christians, come on here, let's fight a little bit more. No, that's not a good idea. And I also love the part where she talks about Catholics, like, oh, how would this president react if people were going to the Vatican and they were becoming militants? If these Catholics were doing something wrong? I mean, the Catholics, they never did anything wrong. Right. It's not like there was just a scandal where there was systemic child raping going on in the Catholic Church with top officials covering it up. She's like, these Catholics, they're too nice, and, If people were going to join a radical group of Catholics, I mean, the White House would talk about it more, but when it's Islam, they don't talk about it. Okay. With Islam, they're busy bombing them. I love, this is the oldest Fox News trick. Why aren't you talking about it? Well, number one, he is talking about it, but maybe he's not talking about it more because he's busy bombing people in ISIS. Is he bombing the Catholics? Did he bomb the Catholics for the child fucking scandal? No, I don't think so.